Yo, what's up, gang? Late night, late night. It's Alex with TV Fortitude back once again. It's like 2 a.m. That's why you see all the lights off. I'm making one more review before I go to bed. I Know What You Did Last Summer, episode 3 of the TV show. Interesting episode. They're continuing some cool stuff I like. That character Dale, the red herring from episode 1, he ended up dying this episode, which I figured they were gonna do as what's his name? Leonard from It's Always Sunny. No, It's Always Sunny. Leonard from The Big Bang Theory died pretty early in the original movie. It was pretty solid. His kill was dope. His kill was dope. The way they used his pickup truck and came back around was cool. The way the group started questioning if it was actually Allison or not and went back to cave. And they all had that moment. And the one chick, I think her name is Riley, forgive me if I'm wrong, the curly haired girl, was like, I thought I saw her take a breath. And then they were like, oh, it might be Allison. Dylan was like, it's Allison. I thought that was a cool approach that they took. Yeah, the way they used the pickup truck was cool. The way the episode, the head wasn't seen throughout the episode, but then it's on the police station by the end. Kind of cool. The introduction of the deputy character, I'm not sure whether I like him or not yet. He's kind of a bit heavy handed. Let's say the super like clinical, like, do you have do you have a human head? What kind of human head? Would it be late male's 20s? And then they're like, no. And he's like, do you have another kind of human head? And the people hang up. That was a funny little bit. But yeah, we met the curly haired girl's mom, which was interesting character. I'm liking our main cast more, and their dynamic is fun. The one moment when Allison steps on all you, like, you're all terrible friends. She would have hated all of you, something like that. And then she storms off. I thought that was a pretty cool scene. The stuff where it's slowly shown throughout, the like intimate scene between Dylan and Lennon. It was well done. It makes you kind of understand more that it's like, okay, like this went there, and Dylan like went there. Also, Lennon like filming herself doing it. God damn, what a terrible person. Lennon was such an awful person, and everyone was chill with her. God damn, I would never have Lennon as a friend in a million years. Oh my word. But yeah, the way Allison keeps texting, and then it's kind of like knowing more and more at the end of the episode, showing the self harm scars. Uh, Pretty fascinating. The stuff that Allison finds on her dad's phone of like the fetish shit with Riley's mom. I think it's Riley's mom. The the influencer girl, her mom, and Allison's dad getting it on. That was crazy. That scene. That was crazy. That little bit. So that was interesting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else kind of interesting about this episode. I did like having the influencer girl start to like break down over Johnny, her showing really caring about Allison, aka Lennon. After Lennon snapping on all of them, they're actually meeting up at the Snack and Stuff with her. I think Snack and Stuff is a play on Steak and Shake. That's my guess. But yeah, this episode was pretty interesting. I like that they kind of handled the whole pickup truck storyline. Dale's character was nice in the way that they killed him off. His kill was awesome. His kill was so cool. I like them returning to the cave, and the one girl with the curly hair, it being revealed that she saw him breathe. She saw her breathe, thought she didn't. And then Dylan was like, "Oh, it's definitely Allison," and Dylan having the guilt of, "Oh, I did this." Like she stormed out of the house because of me that day. Then they flash back through Dylan as a character and showing that, all these girls were actually really into him, even though they were just like using him, and him being like, I think I'm a bad person. That line delivery was great, and also you can see a lot more why he was awkward in that episode, the first episode with Allison. Even though they initially just made it seem kind of like his character, that was a lot more because of what happened with Lennon. I liked how that was handled. I like his character a lot, how they're going about dealing with his character. How the dad is being handled is really cool. The whole thing with like there being all the blood on the inside of the windshield and at while Allison is driving. Why is it on the inside first off? The goat was in front of the car. How did it get on the inside? She's wiping it off on the inside like what? And then the one girl's mom pulls her over. Then she's like, "Oh, it's just a slushy I spilled." Like, what? What? And that was just brushed off? That ain't look like a slushy. Like, there's a couple things that are just kind of like, you kidding me? And also, like, why didn't she clean that up? Like, that wasn't immediately while she was driving home. That was like half the episode in. Like, what? I do like them showing the complicated friend dynamic and also them becoming closer. I think that's being handled really well. Dylan's character opening up more, and I like that we saw a lot of this episode through his eyes. Influencer girl starting to seem more like a down to earth character. They're grounding her. The dad as a character is being handled pretty cool and also wild. The influencer girl's mom and the dad, whoa. That scene on the phone, whoa. That's just whoa. It was pretty dope though. It was pretty interesting. Overall, this is a pretty solid third episode, keeping us going. It does still, like I said, feel a lot like the Scream TV show, but that kill, the blue slushy kill, was so dope. And the one influencer girl, her comment was like, "Do you think his cock is green too?" I mean, his cock is blue. That was so funny because we hadn't even seen him yet, and then they come and show him. Then the deputy's supposed to be this smart guy, but he pulls up and all this slushy's on the ground. He's like, "Looks like you're overflowing there, bud." It's like, what? You didn't immediately be like, "Oh, there's something wrong here. Like, what's going on? Is this man on drugs? Like, what's happening?" He was like, "You're overflowing it." There's like a puddle on the ground that would have taken like 2 or 3 minutes to like make at least. So it's just like, what? But yeah, I can't give enough credit to that kill. The friend dynamic, the way they wrapped around the storyline with the pickup truck, and seeing this episode through Dylan's eye was really cool. The writing was strong on this one. The direction, the cohesion was very good. The the editing within the flashbacks was actually pretty chill. I like this a bit more than the previous episode. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the acting has been pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm a fan of slasher TV shows. I like the Scream TV show, so I'm going to be biased in favor of this one. I'm going to give it a solid 8.2. It's continuing the trend going forward, and we're entering the middle part of the season. So this is kind of where they're pushing it. Like, we're still in exposition, almost in the second act phase. So I'm really impressed with the way they're handling it because this is the complicated phase inside of any story, especially a slasher type TV show. So an 8.2 is really strong. I highly recommend watching this show if you're a fan of the Scream TV show. And yeah, I'm going to keep going with this and I'm going to review it episode by episode because I've already started with the first two. Now we're going in the third one. And I think this is an interesting little series. I've never reviewed an episode by the season. I've started doing a little recapping review with Walking Dead. That's a completely side thing. But as far as straight up review, sitting just me with you guys, this is my first time doing with it, and it's exciting. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you all are too. Please let me know your thoughts below, and let me know if you enjoy this format that we're going with. Yeah, I am so interested. I would love for you to check out this show, even if it's just to talk about it with me. That would be amazing. Again, 8.2. Love the character dynamics. The kill is really cool. And those are the main things seeing this episode through Dylan's eyes. And yeah, thank you all so much. Until next time, this is Alex with TV Fortitude, signing off.